this Saturday. I enjoyed it a lot. A couple key things that I wrote down on this piece of paper. Alright. J.J. Abrams did a great job bringing back the Star Wars franchise to its good glory. It's by far way better than the prequels. It's on par with maybe episode episode 4. You can say that, New Hope. Episode 4, it's on par with that one for a little bit. Not as good, but kind of on par. So you have that one. Finn's a great character. You have things like I'm gonna edit this out. And incorporated the new characters and the old characters together. So instead of having where everything just seems like they're trying to put a whole brand new twist on it, it brings good features to whatever's there and then adds on these new characters of Finn and then Rey and of course Kylo Ren and then Captain Phasma and all those other folks that's in there. So it's kind of cool seeing that. Plus visually it looks freaking amazing. When I saw this movie I was like, wow, he created a whole new world. It's crazy to see what you're able to do with the folklore of this franchise, especially it being such a long time, 30 years after the first trilogy came out. Of course, a little sooner for the new trilogy that came out not too long ago. But of course, every movie has its bad part, and there's about 3 key things that are bad about this movie. You have it where, one, the characters, like some of the characters, their storyline isn't flushed out a little bit, so it leaves you with a lot of questions and not enough answers. To the point where it's like, all right, I kind of got where they're going, but at the same time, I kind of wish they had a little bit more story time for them. But we still have a ton of movies left in this whole franchise, so I'm not too worried, but it was a little drawback. Then you have it being predictable. There's a couple moments where you know what's going to happen next, and that's not good at all. So I'm not going to spoil and say what's happening in the movie, but when you notice, you'll be like, I know exactly what's going to happen. I'm not liking it, but at the same time, it's alright. Then you have a weak villain. I'm going to say it. The villain's not that strong. Not that strong of a villain. I'm always saying that your movie is as good, or your TV show is only as good as your villain. If your villain's weak, then your TV show is going to be weak, or your movie's going to be weak as well. This kind of brings it back a little bit, but at the same time, you know that there's going to be a ton more movies coming out, so this villain has time to improve over time, hopefully. But yeah, that's what I thought about the movie. Please comment down below to see what exactly your thoughts about it. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? And make sure you subscribe and follow us on the website, www.bringonreviews.com.